Going into year 5 with the St. John's Red Storm, we are once again the number 1 team in the country. We are 10-0 to start, and this is the second year. That's why I said once we won that championship, we were going to be announcing as a program that we have arrived. So we are going to be playing our old program, the Santa Clara program that we built into a prestigious university. And we play them every year, but this is the first time we're going to get to show it. Now, the reason I wanted to play them is because it was going to be Adam Wheeler's homecoming game, right? He's from California, and I thought, okay, well, let's play this game and let him go back home, or at least go back to his home state. And let's let his family come see him play and let everyone kind of give him his flowers, right? And then something dawned on me. What about Jason VASHER, the 6'2" shooting guard out of Scott, Louisiana, right? You see the numbers, 8.2, 7.9 for Wheeler, and we focused on Wheeler. But Jason VASHER was the number 7 player in the country. He was Mr. Louisiana Basketball. So as you see here, we get the ball to Holmes, playmaking, VASHER for 3. And one thing I noticed as I started to play the game, bro, is he can shoot the ball. This is a pull-up 3 in your face in transition. He can catch and shoot just like Hopkins, right? But I think he's a little bit different, bro, because he has that, like, shiftiness to his game. So, obviously, it's from Scott, Louisiana, which is like 10, 15 minutes from Lafayette. But what he ended up doing is he went to St. Augustine. And you all know that school because of Leonard Fournette. But VASHER ended up winning a state championship in 2011, which was the first in a long time for a school that even before him, they had already won 4. And that was back in the 80s and in 92, 95, and 99. So they kind of have a good history as an all-boys Catholic basketball school as well as football. And then when he came along, they got that championship win in 2011. And he catapulted himself right here as a deep 3 shooter, bro. These guys are stepping, like, in my opinion, bro, their heels are on the out-of-bounds marker. And they're launching. But with him, like I said, look at this shiftiness. Watch out, bro. This man could do whatever he want. And that throw is tough. Like, let's not act like that throw ain't tough. Like, number 3 with the throw might be the next Allen Iverson in all reality. 6'2" shooting guard. Really, bro, he's getting up there. What you gonna do now, though? If he got handles and he could shoot the 3, and he could play make, and he could dunk, what you gonna really do with him? That's why I said I really don't know how I forgot about this guy. And it really was because, Wheeler was starting and he was coming off the bench. But what I forgot was, as soon as Hopkins left last year, he started. And now this year as a junior, he started. And they ended up winning the game against Santa Clara, but I forgot to mention earlier, it was real close at halftime. It was like 31-29, and this is one of those teams, as you can see, because we built them and we helped them get where they needed to. He's only averaging 6 points a game, and he's an 80% free throw shooter. His field goal percentage was really low at 23, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's abysmal. But yeah, we helped Santa Clara build, so that's why this game was one of the closest that we played this whole series. And so what I'm saying, though, is when you look at his traits, when you look at his game at 6'2", I'm not talking about his percentages right here. He's trying to play make, getting a rebound, get it to Conklin, one of our low recruits that we talked about from this last recruiting cycle. But, like, just look at his game, bro. And I think what makes him unique is the ability to handle the ball. And I mean, Louisiana don't really be having basketball players like that, but 33 points and 6 rebounds, that's why I'm telling you, at 6'2", he's different. He shouldn't be having those 6 rebounds, first of all, at 6'2". And I don't know how he was only a 4-star, bro. I think it was because he played in Louisiana, but when you bring a historic program back to life like he did in high school, I mean, I think that's what also brought him up to the top 10. Mr. Louisiana Basketball, like, bro. And I'm not saying, obviously, the other guys were great. But I just think it's for him coming off the bench. 33, 6, 2. He had 9 3-pointers. Bro, I think him coming off the bench is what kind of got me to not realize. And then Wheeler had 13, 3, and 3. So, yeah, that's what kind of sidetracked me. Is I'm like, all right, Wheeler's about to have a big year. We got him out of Cali to come play with us. Probably could have went to Santa Clara, but chose us. So we got to make sure this guy gets it. And then VASHER's like, no. Hey, I think you're forgetting somebody. Bruh, did we? And now I'm not going to lie, bro. His player comp is going to be AI. Because he is moving with the ball, bro. He was moving with the ball and pulling up and shooting in your face. So at the end of the season, bro, pause. 33-5, 14-4 in the conference, and then we finished as the number 1 ranked team in the country again. Right? We are now at that level as a flagship program in the NCAA. We just are. So first round, we get Denver, and we beat the crap out of them. Well, no, 93-85 isn't beat the crap out of. Second round, we get Maryland, and he gets 11 points. We win 74-71. That was a real close game. And then we get North Carolina. He ends up with 4 points. We get 86-80, the dub. So he's not really doing good, bro, so far in the tournament. And then we get UConn. He gets 15 points. We win 91-72. And then we get to the Final Four against Duke. And he gets 20, I think that's it. I don't know, bro. I've been doing bad these last couple episodes when it comes down to the last Final Four games and just reading stats and stuff. But I don't think he really did that well in the tournament. We saw a couple goose egg looking numbers or single digits. Not goose egg, because goose egg would be 0, right? But he didn't really do that good in the tournament. My thing is, after you watch individual games where he can hit 9 threes in a game, I think that's where you start to say, okay. So we got Conklin on the all-conference freshman team. And he was a low-ranked player that we got last year that you kind of need to pay attention to. And then Holmes is going to be second team all-conference as a senior. And it's about time, bro. He got to go. He was really good for our program, and he really spearheaded the revival, winning All-American honors as a freshman. But, yeah, I wish he wasn't 6 foot because he should have been gone. Then when we go to the conference, we didn't get that freshman of the year, but we did get coach of the year. Man, we didn't get freshman of the year. That would have been 3 in a row. But then again, we had low-level recruits, so I'm not really surprised. And teams stopped contacting us. They stopped wasting their time and their breath because we're not going nowhere. So now what we're going to do, though, is go look at the end of the year stats as some of our players move on. Jared's moving on. And, we're losing our whole team, remember? So I had to put his stats up, VASHER. And he's averaging 9.3 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. So kind of the same number. He ended up getting 1,000 points, 296 assists. I mean, he had an okay career. I mean, his awards came when he was a freshman. 11 points per game in the tournament. I think he's going to be a great pro just because he has all those traits. And there goes the end to another video. Follow always let it game like this LA sunshine. Ain't a damn thing change. Only ball on my mind. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon. 22 like the world been mine.